Daylight saving time ends tonight. We fall back an hour starting tomorrow morning, and that means a change to our sleep schedule. So Dr. Praveen Vora is here with us this morning. He's a sleep medicine expert at Ascension St. Vincent. Thank you so much for being up early with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, Hannah.
So tell us a little bit, you study this, what is the impact that daylight saving time has on us as humans? Not always the healthiest things, it sounds like.
Yes, so that is true. There's been a lot of research done on time shifts and the effect of time shifts on the human body. And when daytime shifts, especially, for example, tonight, we are going to fall back, the clock changes, but our body is not ready for that. So that what happens is the body clock and the environmental clock go out of sync, which can create a lot of negative health side effects.
What are some of those negative side effects and impacts that happen?
So common and well-known side effects from research are increased risk for motor vehicle accidents, increased risk for attention, not being there, and vigilance issues. There's also an increase in high blood pressure, increase in cardiac illnesses, for example, rhythm problems and such.
So we talk about, prepping your brain for this. It's kind of late since this is happening tomorrow morning, but realistically leading up to these changes and time changes, what should people be doing?
So from a theoretical standpoint, you could start adjusting your bedtime a week to 2 weeks before this actually happens, the time shift actually happens. But given the people's life schedules being fairly scheduled, it's very hard to do. So people have to start shifting their bedtime, trying to go to bed a little earlier, wake up a little earlier, about an hour earlier, depending upon where you are, and prepare their brains for the relatively early awakening that'll need to happen.
Any best suggestions for folks starting tomorrow morning that maybe didn't do all that prepping?
Well, it needs to happen before the time actually shifts.
Yeah. Well, from here on out, definitely something that people will be dealing with tomorrow morning. Anything you want to leave us and folks with as they wake up, I guess, an hour later tomorrow?
Correct. So it's, again, if you haven't shifted the time yet, haven't adjusted, it'll be hard to do. Just be extra vigilant, especially in the mornings when you're driving to work or taking your children to school. Walking your children to school, remember that you are a little bit sleepier than you would otherwise be. So be very, very vigilant in the morning, especially while driving.
All right, Dr. Vora, thank you so much. We appreciate you being here with us early this morning.